Hey guys, Robert here, editor of the University Grapevine. Thanks for being a part of what we do, and don't forget you can send in your own great ideas to help the Grapevine grow even more. Thanks and enjoy.
Hello, everyone. So today I want to share a conversation video project which I have used in Japanese universities for non-English majors. Um, so let me just share my screen with you just to briefly explain what this conversation project is about. The students would make pairs where a group of three people and they would write and record a 90-second conversation. And in the conversation, they would use the grammar and the vocabulary from the specific unit that you want them to make this conversation from. So they could record realistic video scenes of themselves talking, or if some students are absent, they could record a Skype, Zoom, or line video conversation. So you could assign this project especially before unit test. So this would be a great way to review what they've learned through a realistic experience. So below at the bottom part here, I provided a sample conversation so students could refer to how to start writing their conversation, and I would get them to write their conversation on the next page here. So to evaluate the students, I have a simple evaluation criteria. So you can see there are four evaluation criteria which I've made: creativity, vocabulary, grammar, fluency, and pronunciation. And each criteria is worth 5 points. So this is just an example conversation which students wrote here, right? So after writing this, they would record this conversation, make a video, and then submit the video to me through Google Classroom. All right, so the key parts of this project is that students have to memorize the conversation, so they are not allowed to read off a script. So this gives them a lot of chance to practice the conversation many times before recording it. So this was a really good practice for students, to practice the output from the unit. Um, and some challenges that I faced were first is student sometimes over relied on translation tools. And the second is that in the groups, you may have some students that have different levels. So evaluating that was a little bit difficult. So talking about the first challenge regarding translation tools. So one solution would be to tell students to not use translation tools in the beginning, or only use translation tools for an expression or for a vocabulary rather than a whole script. Um, Regarding the second challenge, which was the performance disparity in the videos between the two students, one way to solve that would be to assess the students individually. So that would make a more fair assessment, especially for the students that is higher level that doesn't want to be dragged down by the lower level student. Um, so that was one solution to solve that. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, thank you so much for listening.